guys, it's me again, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today I want to talk about somewhat serious topic. I know. It's some really serious issue for many of you all. But mind you, I come with age, right? So I will speak in a different perspective. Let's talk about how to live with your broken heart. And why would this topic even come around? Is because one of you, you are teenagers, sweet love. Teenagers have their first love and then dealing with breakup and it's so heartbroken. And being a mom, I myself have kids, they also in relationships. So I understand what it's like. I mean, being a parent is hard to watch your kids being so heartbroken, and there's very little thing you can do. Yes, there's very little things we outsiders can do. It doesn't matter what we say or how we wish to help, At this point, I get it. The reason I get it, because I remember how miserable it was for me. You are pretty much only living in your own world. And most of you who cannot move on, really, the only way that you cannot move on, and please remember this, because this is going to apply to you on many things in the future. The reason that you cannot move on is because you're still living in the past. And if you don't understand what I meant is, even after broke up, in your head, you still living in the possibility called, I could have done this. What could I have done differently that would make a different result? You know what I mean? So because you're still living in the past, that's why you are having hard time moving forward, because the past is weighing you down. Okay, if you have been following my broadcast for a while, you would know your past will only create the future that is replicate of the past. If you don't understand, that means whatever your mind is in the past, it's most likely you will create a future you can already predict. The only way you can make a difference is you have to detach yourself from that past. Well, in another word, move on. You have to move on. Okay. I'm not telling you to move on because I was hired by your mom to make you feel better, or I was hired by myself to make you feel better if you're my kids. I'm not paid to do it. I'm just basically sharing in a perspective of psychic. Now, I'm going to talk like a psychic. In a psychic point of view, it's not very often people find their first love and then that person is going to be there forever love. Doesn't mean that is not going to happen. It does happen, but the percentage is not high. The percentage will land somewhere between 10%. Most of the time, or so far among all my clients, they will have to experience somewhere around 3. I would say 3 is almost adequate. Sometimes higher, much higher, if you are unlucky like me. But if you are lucky, you will most likely meet the one that is meant or destined for you, your soulmate or whatever, twin flame or whatever you call it, around 3. Not the first one, but around 3. If you're the lucky one, maybe the first one is the right one. But if you are dealing with a broken heart right now, here, let me tell you, that one is obviously not the one. You know what I mean? That's okay. You still have a couple chance to go. You still have a couple chance to find the right one. You know what? So what I'm saying is, if you're dealing with broken heart, understand there's a reason why this relationship is not working. Understand, number one, they are not the one for you. They are not. I know you like them very much. I know you hope them to be the one. But trust me, they are not the one for you. Move on. Only if you continuously moving forward, you got a chance to prove me right or wrong. I don't care. But you have to continue moving forward. Then you can actually meet how the next person will actually fit you better than the previous person. But if you continue living in the past, unlikely you're going to find a better one. You most likely find one that doesn't really quite work. So understand your mindset first. Okay? Then second, I don't know if you are a dumper or you're a dumpy, like the one who's being dumb or the one who dumps someone. I really don't care. Assuming if you have a broken heart, you're being dumb, right? Have I been dumb before? Yeah, many times, many times. I don't want to say it. The first 5 kind of will hurt your heart. Past 10, you almost lose the sense of hurt. You simply just move on. Then you continuously go along and pick the one that worked for you the best. I always use it. If you watch my other broadcasts, I refer it as you're hungry and your mind thinking I would like something to eat, right? Some people, they have very specific idea. They know what it is that they want to eat. So they will go look around for it and then say, you know what, I feel like steak. I really feel like steak. And I really determined to get that steak that I wanted. So they search around. Most of people cannot wait that long because I'm too hungry. So what do? We settle for the first one we see. So I refer the relationship is like that, right? You know where I'm going with it. So because I'm so hungry, basically anything that would, quest my hunger, I would think, this is it. This is it. It gives me that feeling. It gives me that satisfaction. This got to be it. This is like the best thing that ever happened to me. So when people move on, they broke up with you, like, oh my God, I have no food. No, all you have to do is just continue moving forward and look around. Trust me, you will know you actually like something better. Before you were introduced to Asian food, you think pizza is the thing for me. Pizza is the love of my life. I don't eat anything else but pizza. Then you discover hamburger. You're like, oh, you know what? Hamburger is not too bad too. Then you discover Thai, Mexican. You're like, oh my God, no, oh my God. Mexican is the love of my life. It's like that. I mean, of course, some people will come back and say, no, I still love pizza. Yeah, of course, go ahead. You can still love pizza, but understand the heartbroken feeling that you're dealing with right now is most likely you living in the past before. You continue thinking, I could have done something better, right? Then the worst thing that happened to you when you're being dumb is all those dark energy that you've been hiding so well that you didn't even know I'll start crawling up to your head and tell you you're not good enough. You're not loved. Nobody wants you. You are such a loser. You are so ugly, or you're something. All those dark things that we've been neglecting, we've been not looking into, start coming to our head and occupy our life. What I'm saying is it's not true. This is not true. It is from so many people I see, so many people I consult, this whole process is simply helping you to know yourself a little bit better, help you to understand what can I do better in the next relationship. Well, I could have done something better in the previous relationship. Yeah, grab it and move it forward and use it on your next relationship and see how it turned out. And then to your surprise, you will always find room of improvement. Seriously. Then after a couple relationships, you almost make you perfect. So think of it as a way of training you to become that perfect self, the one that you always want to be, people you always want to be. But really, I have talked about this so many episodes before. I mean, many of you come to me and say, I don't understand why my ex can have a relationship so fast. Like, I'm still dealing with my broken heart, and then they're already having a boyfriend or girlfriend, like, what, they don't ever love me? And then you thinking, being at home, lock yourself up, cry your world silly, and then make yourself so miserable, it's gonna get back to them? Seriously, guys, girls, I don't know who you are. The best way can make that ex feel very sorry for dumping you, they have the gut of dumping you, is make sure you are so good. You're so good, they will come back, crawl their way back, and then beg to be with you. And you got to say, no, thank you. Thank you, but no, thank you. Acting funny. I think I'm low in battery. So if you know what I'm doing, subscribe me on YouTube channel, or go to subscribe my Facebook, like my Facebook, or Oh my God. Or go to my website, ruown.com. Till then, next time. Bye.